Hi friends, welcome back to Parivarik. So today I am making a short video on our journey of TCS. There has been a lot of requests from our subscribers. So I am sharing today my interview experience with TCS. Later on in some other video I will share my job experience till date what I am having with TCS. So let's begin the video.
So, Abhirup, how did you get recruited? The main question or the massive, huge numbers of questions we got that what is the recruitment process? So, how did you get the call or means how did you get connected to
Yeah.
TCS people?
So basically, I had the portal. There's a portal in TCS. TCS ibegin TCS.com. So there I had a profile. I had created in the previous year, I think, and also I had a profile in Naukri. So regularly I used to search for jobs, and I have applied also for few job in Naukri. Which were under TCS. So I don't know whether a recruiter called me. I don't know whether it was a call from Naukri or from iBegin portal. But I got a call from I got two calls actually from two different recruiters. So one of them told me that there will be a telephonic interview, and one of them told me that they will be sharing a mail, and the one who told me that there will be a telephonic interview, that didn't happen actually. But the one who told me that she will be scheduling a mail, and it will be a video interview. So I need to be present before the webcam and give the interview. It will be around 30 to 45 minutes. So that actually happened. They had shared a mail. There was The mail consisted of different slots. So 4 to 5 slots were there. I was in the second slot. In a slot, I think 5 to 6 persons were there, so I was one of them. So I got the interview call. It was, I think, on WebEx. So
So, actually, in mail, you got the link,
yeah,
and by clicking on the link, means your video interview started,
started. So
and your video was on
yeah, my video was on,
and
and
your those people in the panels
yeah, I could see them also.
means
Uh,
everyone's video was on.
yeah, firstly, your video will be on. They will ask you to show your identity proof. It may be PAN card or Aadhaar card, to display it over the webcam, so that they can take a screenshot of the identity proof along with your face. So normally this happens in every company, but I'm telling you about TCS. This happened.
So how many person was there in the panel?
In my case, there were a total of three people. One was the person who has scheduled the mail. Second was the HR, and third was the person who was taking the technical interview. So my they means all the video, all the webcams were on. I could see them. They could see me. After some time, they had switched off their cameras, but my camera was on. I couldn't see them, but they could see me. So
Okay.
like this, the video
Okay.
interview process continued.
So you were telling that one was technical person and one
One
was
was
the
the
HR
HR.
and one was the recruiter.
I
Fine.
don't know whether he or she is the recruiter, but she had scheduled the mail.
Okay,
So
someone else was
yeah,
there.
so she was actually hosting the total session actually.
Okay, so in and all, you were having only one round, right? Where the technical, HR, everything was done.
Yeah, yeah. So I
So can you
completed.
just explain or give a brief idea about that interview
Yeah, first
rounds?
they asked me about myself, then to brief me about myself, then they asked me about my qualifications and what was my previous job experience, and after that my technical interview actually started. After completing the interview, it took around, I think, it was a total time of 45 minutes, but I think it wrapped up in 30 to 35 minutes. And then they told, HR told that he will get back to me in 2 to 3 days.
Fine.
So
So, can you just brief some interview questions? Can you just give the ideas to the viewers that what kind of interview questions did you faced?
So here in this video, I am not disclosing about any type of questionnaire, because I think it is job specific or role specific. So I think it would not be of much help to other persons. But the pattern of questions was like this about what they asked me to brief about myself, and then what did I did in my previous company, as I am an experienced person. For freshers, I think that part will not be there. Some different type of questions will be there. And then why I would like to join TCS, that was also a question. And why would they hire you, that was also a question. These are generic questions, so it can be of any company or any HR person or recruiter may ask this question. It is a generic question, and there were definitely few no some means apart in the total duration of 30 to 35 minutes. I think 10 minutes were of all this about my previous present briefing about myself. All this consisted of 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and the 20 minutes was the technical interview. And as I have opted for the job location from the very first time in my portal also, in Naukri also, it was there. The first option was Kolkata, and the second option was other places. So the recruiter in the interview never asked me about what is the location you are opting for, or where do you want. But I myself gave a stress on that point that I want the location to be Kolkata. So that was my part in the interview. And after that, the interview ended. And in the 2 to 3 days, or I think 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 days, I got a mail, and also I got a call from one another recruiter that you are cleared the interview, you are selected. Please share with us the mandatory documents. In the mail, all the documents name were enlisted. What details you need to be shared. So you need to share. So I took the pictures, made it to PDF, and I have shared it over mail. If in the TCS iBegin portal also, there are few places where you need to upload few documents. If the documents are uploaded there, then the recruiter may fetch it from your portal. But my profile was not actually complete. I just created few documents were missing in my TCS iBegin portal. So the recruiter stressed on that point and asked me to give me the share the documents. So I did that. If you upload most of the documents they need are available, they are present in the that TCS iBegin portal. If you upload it previously, then at the after the interview, I think nothing much is to be shared. So as my portal was incomplete, so profile was incomplete, so I had to share it. And after that, I had no further interviews. So I after I joined TCS, there will be an onboarding session that will be notified previously that that this will be your onboarding session. So you have to be ready for, you need to be available for 6 to 7 hours, because it is a long session. There will be many things about how to take leaves and medical facilities, this income tax, how what will be deducted, and what are the different types of internal things that TCS has. So all will be discussed in the onboarding session. And Also, your on the day of the onboarding only, my profile was shared with the RMG, and he has shared it with other project account people. So I got 17 to 18 calls on the onboarding session, and after that, for 5 to 6 days, I used to receive at least 7 to 8 calls. So people will call you from different account, and they will ask your experience, personal experience, and what did you do in the previous company, what was your job role, and they may ask you technical questions or may not. I was lucky enough, I didn't have to face any technical questions. Only they asked me that, are you looking for this job role, or would you like to excel yourself in this job role, it's a new job role, or these are the things you need to learn, would you be able to learn in a short time. These are the different types of things. These are actually not technical interviews, these are, I think, it should come under the bracket compatibility. So are you compatible with the project or not? This is the project requirement, these are the technicalities you have. So is it matching with the accountability of the means requirement of the project or not? So that will happen after you join TCS. Sometimes it happens before the project directly calls you, takes the interview. That case didn't happen with me. I There was a normal interview with the job role. After I joined TCS, different accounts called me, and I had a basic interview that this is the job role I want, this I had done in the past, and these are the normal things. So these things I had. Many of my friends told that they had the interview previously, means before they joined TCS. The account directly called them, and they were hired for that particular account. But I didn't had that. It was a different experience for me. So
Okay,
this was.
fine. That was cool enough. So, one mandatory part you have missed. So, I would like to ask you that part. The most demanding and the most, it is the thing which we deserve as an employee.
Okay.
So that is the salary part. So in
Okay.
which part of your interview, like the viewers also, I think, want to know after this conversation of you and me, that in which part of your interview did your salary was discussed, like how it was discussed, who have
Okay.
discussed
So
this.
so this happens mostly after the interview, as I have read articles, and for my case specifically, this happened after the interview. After I completed the interview, I got the call from the recruiter after 3 to 4 days, and I was asked to share the documents. When I completed sharing the documents, they will ask us. We will have a negotiation about the salary. First, you need to share the documents, and after the documents are shared, you will have a salary negotiation, and after that there's a process called BGC, background check. So your documents will be verified that they are authentic or not. So after the BGC gets completed, you will get the final call that everything is green,
Okay,
you are ready to go. So
thank you.
at that part time, you will get the salary negotiation done. It may happen that the sometimes recruiter there's a
No,
that
actually, we want to know specifically what happened in your case. So, you
okay.
told that after your interview process, after the document submission, after the BGC,
Before the BGC.
before BGC, your salary negotiation was done,
Huh.
and it was pretty good to go. Fine. So, another, I think, vital question is there, that after this process, like after interview, after salary discussion, after BGC, like within how many days, or like how many time did it required for you to get the offer letter?
Okay, so to be more specific, I gave the interview on 21st or 22nd of November, and the scheduling of exam happened 1 week ago. That is, I think it will be 15th of November. Then after the interview, I got the call from the recruiter at 24th or 25th, and the offer letter. And after 25th November, all the BGC salary negotiation, all this discussions took place. I got the offer letter at 31st of December.
So it was like a long time gap.
Yeah, 1 month time was there, and the day you want to join TCS, that you have to decide. And in my case, actually, in my company, it was 60 days, but they stretched it to, they were not allowing to release in the 60 days. They were dragging me and telling that no, you have to stay for 90 days. So for that reason, I have dragged my probation period to 90 days and joined at a later period. But if it was in the stipulated time of 60 days, then I would have joined 1 month earlier. So once you give the date, it cannot be rescheduled to before date. The date, once you give that this is the date you want to join TCS, that will be the final. So you have to
Fine.
make the decision wisely.
Fine. So that means like around 1 month, more than 1 month it took. You got the offer letter,
Yeah.
and by that time, were you like got contacted by the TCS recruiter, or like were you sitting silently and waiting for this offer
the
letter?
recruiters didn't contact me. In fact, I contacted the recruiters more than 100 times actually, via WhatsApp or phone or mail. So because it is my need, so
Fine.
I contacted the recruiter. So that was all about my TCS interview experience. So if you have any further queries related to this, please do comment in the comment section. I will try to answer all your queries with a detailed answer. So looking forward to your comments and reactions to the video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Bye.